Hey y'all, hey! Oh goodness, I am sliding in. Happy New Year, Z here, and I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Matter of fact, let me make sure I record this so that we can put it on our podcast. That's right, Z Views is back online with our podcast. You can listen to wherever you listen to your podcasts, whether that's Anchor, Spotify, or even Apple Music. So yeah, definitely check me out. I just wrapped my book club meeting with Booked and Busy, and I still have more to say about When No One Is Watching. So I just love to read, and it's probably a flaw, but I'm in like 3 different book clubs. And so, being in 3 different book clubs, whatever they pick, I just go ahead and read because I want to be a part of the discussion and I need friends to talk to. Besides you guys, of course, I love you all unconditionally. But yeah, I just want some people to talk to about these books I'm reading. So, I literally read this book without reading the synopsis. Tonight was my first time hearing the synopsis, and it explains it pretty well. But I was reading this book blissfully ignorant of what to expect, and it caught me off guard. But it was historical fiction, and it worked because I may have had some ideas about what's going on. So going in with no expectations, and when the twists and turns happened, it was just like, oh my goodness. So yeah, absolutely great book from an author that normally doesn't write suspense or historical fiction. Well, she does historical fiction. She does fantasy and romance mostly. So it was a little bit off-putting for some of her genuine, genuine fans. And like one of the big questions during the book discussion was, is it a romance or is it suspense? I definitely take it up as a suspense. There was romance and like a sexual tension in there, but it definitely had nothing to do, like, impact. To me, it didn't have a major impact on the storyline. It was suspenseful because it was suspenseful. But yeah, I'm so excited. What are you guys reading? I have another book club, so we are reading some other things. I picked up Please Don't Sit on My Bed in Your Outside Clothes by Phoebe Robinson. Didn't know she had other books, so I might check out her other stories. But it's a collection of essays, and so far so good. Some little tropes, but she gets on her soapbox and it makes it funny, and a couple of little name drops. I feel more comfortable with the name drops in the other book I'm starting. Yes, guys, I am double booking, triple booking if you want to say so. I also started Our Kind of People on audio book and ebook, so I am actually following along as I read. And I discovered something today, that I actually read faster than the narrator. And when you fast forward the narrator, you can probably get it up to like 1.25 speed before it starts sounding like Mickey Mouse. And so I'm back to reading the ebook by itself. But I have it on audiobook, so like when I am busy, if I'm driving, or like today I took a bubble bath for like an hour, I sat there and listened to the book. So that it's a good backup so that I can have it and stay current and not just drive and tune out to music. So when I do drive and I drive for work, I actually listen to audiobooks. So the last one I listened to before Our Kind of People was, what was the last book I listened to? Lakewood. Lakewood was suggested because it's kind of like When No One's Watching and The Other Black Girl. And the trope is human experimentation and just misuse of black people, I think so. So it's just interesting that these may be realities, and people are using those possible realities as horror and suspense. Our history is pretty scary, so to go through and have those drawn out and illustrated is suspenseful and quite terrifying, because some of this stuff happened and it's historical fiction, and it could still be happening. We wouldn't have any clue. So it's just interesting. If you're interested in that, Lakewood, they definitely took the whole trope and dove right into it. Like, you're locked into that hospital and you feel like you're going crazy with them. So you got to be mentally prepared for that one. But the other black girl, you get the storyline, you get things, and then it just flips at the end. A lot of people hated how both of those books ended. When no one's watching, I love the ending. It was crazy. Like I wasn't expecting it. And when the book took a turn, it was just like, wait, what just happened? Where are we going with this? Oh my gosh, what's happening next? So it's a page turner. But yeah, I am enjoying Our Kind of People. It's history, so it's interesting to learn about these societies and how people were raised back in the day, and how these were black elites. And you think you have the aspiration of being a black elite, but being that black elite is more so about legacy and history and tradition. So how do you break into that role? So that's where the good drama, the Fox, Our Kind of People on Fox, is it Fox or ABC? Fox. The TV show is based off the book in that aspect of trying to break into the tradition and the legacy when you are seen as an outsider and less than. So like, you can have those aspirations, but would it be worth the fight? Besides just to create your own. And they created their own because they needed that protection in the society that was back through the 30s through the 50s. But like in the book, the guy said, like, coming through those type of societies, organizations after the 80s, when you actually see that these type of people are more mainstream, like you have the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and the Huxtables and whatnot on television in the 90s, and now in the 2020s, you have Our Kind of People on TV, and you see the black elites in the Oak Bluffs. Is it something you want to attain to? I am enjoying the book. I am nowhere near done. I'm only on chapter 4, so we have lots more to go. Let me know what you guys are reading, what's on your to-be-read list. Next on my list is the 1619 Project. That is supposed to be my February read. Also, the end of the month, I have Setting Boundaries. That's a book discussion for Black Girls Read Too. And I don't know what we just voted on. Well, we will be voting on Book and Busy's book for February, March, probably March. So 6 weeks from now, it's probably the end of February, March, beginning of March. So, yeah. And my whatever I pick up from the library, plus on my list, I have The Mothers, Bamboozled by Jesus, Got Anything Stronger. Did I say 1619? I did mention 1619. Verity, because that's what everybody's going crazy for. But as more black books come up, that just keeps getting pushed further down. And then there's a whole list of Talia Hibbert, some romance stuff. I haven't really gotten into romance, but we will see how it goes. Isn't it awesome when your real life seems better than the books? It's not always the case though, but I'll definitely check it out. And I also want to check out the Disney villain books. There's a whole series of Disney villains and how they became their villains. So that's intriguing because I am slightly becoming obsessed with Disney. So looking at the Bad Zone, like, I absolutely love Cruella. So yeah, that's what's next on the list. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching and listening. If you haven't already, connect with me on social media and like and follow and subscribe. On TikTok, ZViews. Join us online for the book and movie reviews at 11 Scenes. That's on Facebook and Instagram. And Zandra Vishanti on Facebook, of course. And Zev11 for my personal account. Always, Z's Travels is here for you. Like I said, I'm slightly obsessed with Disney right now, so we have an awesome Disney special going on. So hit your girl up. That's all I got for you guys. Have a great day and Happy New Year. Bye.